Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Hopefully, you had an amazing week. Hopefully, it was productive. Hopefully, no matter the ups and downs, you were able to obviously, see it to the other side, get through it. Obviously, if you're watching this, listening to this, subscribing to this, that on Monday that you're still here, and that's a win for us. That's a W for us, and that's no matter what the circumstance, no matter what you're going through, no matter how things try to break you, a lot that's on your shoulders, you're still here. And that means there's still a purpose for you. That means there's still plans for you on this earth. And we just got to keep going. I know I say it every week, but there are trials and tribulations every week. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. Like the climb continues, no matter what we think or no matter what's going on. Like what we deal with right now in America is totally different what's on the other side of the world. And because our problems, right, we tend to think they're magnified times 100, right? And I've learned to just have gratitude. I've learned to appreciate everything that I have. And I didn't do that 10 years ago. Like, I didn't do that 15 years ago. I probably didn't do it 5 years ago, right? But over the last 2 or 3 years, I've learned to be appreciative of what I have, what I do have, um, and not worry about what I don't. Controlling what I can control, right? Eating what's on my plate and just focusing on my steps. That's it. One step, one foot in front of the other, and just living life. Like I've learned to enjoy the mundane because the most important thing is right. Like I want to give everything to everyone else. Like that's for me. That's just me. That might not be everyone else. Um, that might not be the ambitions of everyone else. I'm still growing. I'm still maturing. I'm still improving. Um, but I've learned that it's so much more important to plant seeds, to water trees that you probably won't ever see grow to full potential because you probably won't be here, right? And so you leave it for others. My parents always, my grandmother always said, uh, "Leave it better than you found it," and it's crazy to think about, right? But 100 years ago, that's what happened, and we're living in the results of those decisions from 100 years ago. And so another 100 years from now, the truth is they won't remember us. They won't remember me like that, right? I'll have significant uh, things that I've done in this world, contributions, right? But at the same time, like they won't remember that. That won't be in the forefront of their mind because it's not in the forefront of our mind. No matter, we try to remember and celebrate and but we go on with our lives. 100% we go on with our lives. And I think that's something that I really can't wrap my head around, but it's life. Like, and you have to do you. You have to do whatever like you want. Again, I've started that probably in the last year, 2 years, probably definitely the last year. I've learned that I'm gonna do whatever I want, as long as it's not illegal, as long as it's not me sinning, going against the purpose for my life. I'm going to do whatever I want. People are not gonna like me. They don't like me anyway, and who cares if they like me? Right? They can't send me to heaven or hell. I'm on this earth for a purpose. I'm going to fulfill that purpose, but I'm gonna do what I want. Like I have a gift, I have an ability. I was given that gift at birth. Our biggest issue, my biggest issue, is I used to care what people thought. I used to focus on other people and how my decisions or whatever impacted them, not from a standpoint of hurting someone, no, but like I considered all that, and none of that was relevant. Because no matter how you feel about the situation, they're going to feel a certain way about the situation. In a few days, they'll forget about it. It'll still bother you because that's you. That's who you are. Like I have issues that has bothered me for, months. And then you run into someone and they don't even remember it, nor do they care. And you spent so much time wasted, right, on something that's so minute. I am in that stage, in that chapter of my life, that I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I'm gonna make the best out of whatever decisions I make. And it's about me, right? At the same time, but if I take care of me, if I pour into me, I'll have enough time, I'll have enough energy, I'll have enough power to pour into other people. But if I drain myself, I can't I can't continue to pour into empty glasses. Like, where's my fulfillment? Where's my joy, right? Because then I lose energy, I lose power, I lose ability, and I can't help the next person. Whoever God sends me next, they won't get the best of me because I'm drained from the last person that I should have just let go. The last situation that I should have just let go. The job that I talk about this a lot. Like, me being fired from LSU was probably the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. And the reason I say that is because I grew up wanting to be at LSU. That was the dream job. That was the opportunity, right? And I even went to the NFL with the Rams. I've worked in high school football, um, University of Memphis. I've worked for the New Orleans Pelicans, right? But LSU was that job, and so it became me, and it became my existence, right? And I was never going to leave. I would have never leave. I would have never fulfilled the potential of what I'm doing right now. I can help more individuals because I'm just not confined to one building. And that was always my goal. My goal was always to continue to plant seeds, to continue to water trees, right? Everywhere. Not just worried about someone saying, oh, you're talking to this kid, he's not on your roster. You trying to recruit this kid, you tampering. Like, none of that matters. That's irrelevant. But that's a way of society, right, controlling the situation because they don't understand. Like, I have no monetary, don't want any money from anything I do. I just want people to fulfill their dreams. Not because I didn't fulfill my dreams, right? No, I want it because I know how life is. I know how life will throw you a curveball when you're on your way to your dream, right? And my dad helped me. My mom helped me. My grandma, who's my pastor, helped me. There were people in my life that God put in my life that helped me along the way. And I want to be that person for someone else, as many people as possible. Like, I know it's not reality that I can save the world, right? But if I can save one person, if I can push or show someone the goodness of God, right? And it in turns help that person help someone else, and then that person helps someone else. Maybe, just maybe, the next generation could live a better life. That's the most important part. Like, I don't do what I do for me. Like, I'm 37 years old. Listen, I'll say this again. I plan I I plan on living healthy, right, till 80. If I When I get to 80, like, everything after that is land, yeah. That's the truth. Because I think at that point at 80, I would have watered and planted so many seeds, um, that I think I would have left this earth in a better place. And that's fulfillment. It's not money. This is the truth. Money is printed a lot. Everyone makes money, right? The most precious commodity that we have on this earth is time, and you can't get that back. That's why they say spend time. We can make money. I can lose money today. I can be up. I can be down, and be good. The stock market goes up and down all the time, right? And because money it fluctuates. Time doesn't. You get 24 hours, and so I want to make the best of my time every day. And the way I do that is by pouring into other people who need it. Like, it's not that my time has passed. No, I still have a lot of youth left, right? I'll live on this earth longer than I've currently lived on this earth, right? Because, again, I'm 37. Um, but I just want this world to be better. And in order to do that, we all got to do our very best for ourselves. If we can take care of us, and it's not being selfish, It's just in that moment taking care of yourself, eating the right foods, right? Being around the right people, doing the right things. Because we all have hundreds of problems every day. I do every day, from bills to family issues, relationship issues, car trouble, job trouble, right? That's because we're healthy. Let let us get a stomach ache. Let us get a headache, right? Let us get a bad report from the doctor. We have no other problems because none of them matter anymore. The only thing that matters is being healthy. And so if that's the case, if that's the most important thing, right? Take care of your body so that you can take care of others. It's pointless for me to run myself into the ground and get sick and can't take care of myself, right? And then they going up the road, they won't care. And it's not on them. Like, I don't get upset about them. They have to live their lives. Everyone has to live their lives. And I've realized that everyone is going to live their life. I'm just a small part of it. I'm just a small part of the equation, right? But this puzzle piece matters because it's not finished without me. And you have to look at it the same way. Like, we all play a vital part, right? It might be a small part, but a vital part in society. And we need to contribute. And if we can do that, the next generation will be so much better. They'll live a great life. It'll be phenomenal. We can change everything. We still have time. Show more love, give more grace, right? Ask people how they feel. We do not know what people are going through. And even us, like, we're going through. Talk about what you're going through. And it might open up other people to talk about. And you're probably going through the same issue, sitting right next to each other at work. Communicate. But again, do you. Do what is best for you. Stop worrying about what other people think, because in the next 5, 10 minutes, they're going to be thinking about something else. We're not that important that people have to always talk about us. Nor do I care about that. I don't want to be the hot topic, the trending topic, because it's just all opinions. I will go back to the statement I used to make all the time. No one knows what they're doing. We're all living this day at the same time. No one has went to the future, seen the future, and come back. Yes, they've probably experienced things that you are experiencing, right? So they can help you with that. But they're not experiencing it on the level that you're experiencing because they're not you. They don't have the unique perspective of being you. So what you're going through is what you're going through to help grow you, right? They can assist you because they have experience in the matter, but they can't walk through it with you. You got to get through it because you need the answers to that test for your next test and to tell someone else so you can gain the experience. It's your life. You got to live it. Stop worrying about nothing. Again, no one knows what we're doing. We're just all living. We wake up every day. We go through the day. We try our best to do our best, right? But we don't know what's going on. We don't wake up and have the blueprint of what today will hold. No one does. So learn not to care. Learn not to focus on it, right? Just enjoy life. Whatever moments you have, enjoy it. That's what's the most important thing. I'm not focused on what other people think or say. I don't care. They can't pay my bills and they can't send me to heaven or hell. So why does it matter? I love them. I love everyone, right? I appreciate everyone. I listen to, what they say, right? I'm hearing you, right? But again, I have to put that into my perspective because they don't know what I do when I go back to my house. We don't know what anyone does when they go back to their house, right? We just see what we see on the surface. We have no idea what people are dealing with internally. So you give grace as much as possible. Because this is the truth. God has given us so much grace. Just because someone hurts you, just because someone does you something that offends you, turn the other cheek. And I get it, a lot of people will say that's insane, but God does it every day. I am grateful that He has not killed me or allowed, right, this allowed things to happen to me that I deserve. So I appreciate grace and mercy because I've done things that I shouldn't be here. I'm okay with saying that. I wasn't the best person in the world, but I'm working on me. And I want to help as much as possible to get people to a better place. We have to continue to fight this stigma of mental health. Like we have to embrace others, embrace their struggles, embrace their issues, because we all have issues. Theirs is just what people are talking about now. Never forget that. Look in the mirror every day. None of us are perfect. Not one individual is perfect. I'm not perfect. I have my issues. I have my ups and downs. I have my peaks and valleys, but God still loves me. And because of that, I love others. I don't deserve the love. I don't deserve the grace. I don't deserve the mercy. So who am I to look down on someone else? We all hopefully trying to get to the same place. Like Earth is not our final destination. So I'm just enjoying this ride. That's it. That's all I can do, right? I can enjoy this ride and pour into others and assist them and guide them, right? The best of my ability. Lead them to God and live life. I'm gonna do me though. I'm so serious. It's nothing against anyone else. I'm gonna help you if you want help. If you don't want help, I'm not in the pulling people to where they need to go business anymore. I'll push you, I'll assist you, but dragging you is so taxing on me and taxing on other people. You gotta want it for yourself. It's here, it's there. If the opportunity is there, it's for you. You gotta want it. And you gotta embrace whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, right? The race doesn't go to the strongest, fastest, best looking, most talented. The race goes to the one who endures until the end. And that's it. And just keep going. We're gonna be okay. But you gotta focus on you in this moment. Build yourself up, strengthen yourself so you can help others. Fill your cup up so you can pour into other cups. Yesterday was the first day I've ever had a manicure and a pedicure. I just, it is what it is. I don't, it's all good. Like, I don't really understand it, but I know it was needed. I got to take care of me because if I don't take care of me, I can't help anyone else. I won't have the energy, the power, the endurance to do that. Right. And so every now and then I'll do it. I'll take care of me. I'll sit back. I'll keep the climb going now. I'm not going to stop climbing because as I climb, I'm reaching back. Every time. Like someone is in need of help just like me. And sometimes when I reach back to help someone up, it gives me enough time to catch my breath for my climb. And so it all has purpose. We all have purpose. We all matter. I love y'all. No matter what you're going through, reach out to someone. You can reach out to me. I'm off social media for this month. You can reach out to me, text. You can reach out to me on YouTube. I have an email, LinkedIn. Like, I'm here to help. I want to help. I want all us to succeed. I want all us to fulfill our dreams and goals. We just got to keep climbing. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.